Hi, welcome to Pavvo's Play by Play. This week I'm going to be walking you through Inkognito. It's a new board game just released for the iPad. Incognito is based on a board game, a real life board game that was printed quite some time ago. It's pretty long ago. It's reminiscent of the old game Scotland Yard, if you've heard of it, where you go around looking for a particular person. The difference in this case is that there's no Mr. X, and it's not cooperative, it's competitive. It's a four-player game where the objective is to go and find your partner, okay, and find out what clue he has, as well as what kind of figure he is, okay, and then you end the game by deducing who your partner is, what clue he has, and what kind of figure he is. Maybe I'll explain a bit more about the game as we get into it. Alright, let's just dive right into the game so I can show you exactly what it's all about. Yeah, I'll just start a new game. Okay, don't play the one that I'm at. When you start, you get to choose between one of four different colors: red, green, yellow, blue. Okay, I'm just gonna pick green. Oops. I picked yellow. Oops. Let's see if I can get green. Okay. Okay, so that's green. I'm Colonel Bubble. Okay, and I'm B, which is my symbol, the letter B. Okay, and I have a tall. My code is beta, which is the B, and I'm tall. Okay, and I'm a circle. So that's my identity. Colonel Bubble, circle, tall, and beta. Okay. Okay, the game starts on a huge board. Okay, and you can see the other players, green, so the other players are red, yellow, and blue. They'll be going around the board trying to find out each other's secret identity as well as yours. Okay, so I'll just let the game go on auto mode for now. Okay, alright, it's my turn. I'll just bring out the clue sheet to give you an idea of the game. So I'm Colonel Bubble, that's me. B, you can see the B there with the little circle. My partner is F, the diamond F. I've got to try and figure out which one of these players, red, yellow, or blue, is F. Okay, and I've also got to figure out what their code is. Okay, what their code is, and also what type of figure they are. Okay. I'm the tall green one, so you see the tall figure is highlighted, so then that's me. Each person can only have one figure and one identity at a time. So if I'm tall, I can rule out that the other three, red, yellow, and blue, are tall. Okay, I've just got to find out what figure all of them are and which one is my partner, okay, and also what his secret code is. It's a little bit complicated when you start. The in-game tutorial and the rulebook's not very good. You're better off going to Board Game Geek, downloading the original Incognito rule file and reading it from there. Okay, so how do I go about deducing what these different attributes of my fellow players are? Is I've got to go around the board. Okay, you can see the board is pretty big. It's connected by blue lines and red lines, and where our player icons are, they're all marked on the board as well. Okay, so you start the game by pulling the Phantom of Prophecy lever. Okay, that's not a very good start to the game. Let's see what I can do. So you get different colors when you pull the lever. Okay, a white color basically means you wasted your action. Black color allows you to move the ambassador. Well, that might be a good thing. The ambassador allows you to ask him two questions, or rather he'll show you two options, one of which is true and one of which is false. Okay. The blue ball there allows me one of my figures to move along the blue line. Okay, if I get a red ball, then it allows me to move along one of the red lines. Okay, so for now I'm just gonna move the ambassador here. Yep, using a black ball. And I'll move the ambassador again here. Okay, and then I'll move my green figure to the ambassador. This allows me to sort of interact with the ambassador, and as I said, get one right and one wrong answer about one of any of these players. Okay, so let's say I choose red. Okay, I choose red, and red's identity, I can see that red is circle and X. One of them is correct, one of them is wrong. Let's take a look at my chart. I know I'm circle. Okay, so obviously the circle is false, which means red is obviously X. Okay, so that's good. That's one thing I figured out. I can go and tap on the red's color icon here, which allows me to write down my deductions. I can see that red is X. Okay, these are not final yet. You only make an so-called accusation when you land in the same space as your opponent, as your partner, and you deduce by clicking the little target icon here. Okay, this is when you make your final deductions. Okay, my turn is over. Yep, I've got to move the black guy somewhere else, preferably further away. I'll move him back to base. Okay, and now the other players get a go. I'll show you one more round. Let's try and meet up with another player. Oh, right now the yellow player has met up with me. So what I have to do now is I have to give him 3 options, one of which must be true. Okay, so let's say yellow doesn't know that I'm in a blue, I'm in a circle. So I will show him, probably show him the X, show him a fat figure, which means that this option must be true. So I'll show him the beta. Alright, sounds good. Now I'll show him a tall figure. Let's see if that works. Okay, let's see if I can interact with somebody. Oops, red's turn. Okay, let's see if I can interact with somebody, and I'll show you how my turn works. Oh, I got a black, got a red, a blue. That's not good. No one's connected to me through the blue lines. Nope. Oh well, at least I can ask the black figure something. Oh wait, no I can't. It's not a good turn. Probably travel along the blue line a bit further. Hopefully get closer to the other players. Okay, we'll just let one more turn go by. I'll just show you what happens when you meet up with another player. Okay, obviously something's happening on this side of the screen. There you go. Okay. So far my deductions are not very good. I've only seen one of black's hand. Okay, there you go. Don't know why it was taking so long. Okay, he's been over my figures and he asked me about my identity. So I can, should I tell him I'm green again? Nope, I'll tell him I'm little fat man. And I'll leave the circle as the only true option. So let's see whether he gets that. I managed to get 3 deductions this time, that's not too bad. It's a bit complicated if you've neither played the game before nor haven't played any of its predecessors like Scotland Yard. Not actually a predecessor, but a game that it's based on. Alright, it's my turn. Finally get a red line. Anywhere I can move to with a red line? Ah yes, okay. Let's move this guy to blue. That's when I can question blue about Okay, let's see. Can I question him? Maybe at the end of the turn. I'll move black first. Somewhere further away, I guess. Okay, let's question blue. Do I need to know his identity? No, I'll choose the other one, which is his mission. Let's see, his disguise. Tall, short, and violin. Okay, I know short is out, so that leaves either short or diamond. Okay, I can see a summary of his options here. Not very sure what he is now. Probably gonna need a bit more plays to figure out who he actually is. Okay, let's move him back. Alright, so that's Inkognito in a nutshell. It's a fairly complicated game, takes a while to get into, but it is a very good game of deductions. Oops. There we go. That being said, this game could benefit from multiplayer, like all other board games. Works best if you play with people that you know. It could definitely use more in-depth tutorial. Right now, the only how to play option is for you to go and read the fairly complicated rulebook. It's also been translated from French, so there are a couple of grammatical and English errors as well. I would highly suggest that if you want to play this game, you go to Board Game Geek and download the rulebook for the board game. That one's a lot more precise. You could also watch gameplay videos. It's fairly similar to that. Okay, thank you for watching another episode of Pavvo's Play by Play, and I'll talk to you guys next time.